Left from the Masters Coliseum 7. The emptiness that is within our hearts will be filled today by me playing some mediocre games of StarCraft 2. And boy, am I looking forward to it. Let me see. Analytics and edit video. Flying high. Superman sucks. Yeah, she thought I wouldn't be here again today. But I did it again. Hey, what's up, Max Payne? See you, buddy. Balanced. Hey, what's up, Dinks? Good to see all of you here on this beautiful Monday afternoon. That's what it is. Let's see how long we have today. I believe I have an appointment at 3:30. Yeah, a couple of hours. We can fill up a couple of hours here. Oh. Butter me up? Thank you. I don't think I will. You're a fish? Glad to hear that. What are we doing today? I'm not sure. I think I just want to play some games of StarCraft. First of all, we're going to ruin the graphics of this beautiful game for a second. That is very important. Because how else am I going to be capable of playing? Ooh, let's see who we have online. Settle customing with Trigger at 12 o'clock. Actually, I'll message Diego on Skype. Yes, can do. I want to warm up first though, so 20 minutes. Okay, what are we doing today? Let's play one warm-up game with Terran. And then we'll play some games against Rainer. That's gonna be the plan. What's up, Madge? Good to see everyone here. Good morning, good morning. Are you gonna do the Cyclone SCV pool build to get top 10 on Europe? Nah. It's the worst against Zerg as well. It's the worst against Zerg, so they're not gonna do it. There's so many good builds against Zerg that you can do. You know which build I actually should learn? Is the... there is a Cyclone all-in that Hero Marine did versus Rainer in Home Story Cup on Alcyone. That map was so, that build was something. It was like a CC first into, I want to say it was like 5 factory Cyclone. I can't even recall if there was a third CC or not. But that build was insane. It had so many Cyclones. Like so many freaking Cyclones. It was painful to watch. It actually was painful to watch. You know what I also think is underrated? Listen to this. Something that I think is underrated is playing CC first as Terran and then walling the low ground. This is really bad if your opponent opens up with a pool first, but no one really opens up with a pool first. And if you don't, and you have a fast factory, I think it's really powerful, because then you have the best of all worlds combined. It had triple CC. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder if I have that replay pack downloaded already. I probably do. I have most replay packs downloaded. Thanks to hear that Genesis Buddha. Glad to hear you've been enjoying it. One-base Cyclones? No, we're not playing one-base Cyclones today. You see, one-base Cyclones is perfect to get you into GM, but once you're there, then in order to rise, you need to add a second base and you play 2-base Cyclones. There's a natural type of progression, and once you hit 6k MMR, that's when you add in the third base, alright? So for every 1000 MMR that you go up, you just add another base, but you continue building Cyclones either way. Like that's the Cyclones are not the issue. The amount of bases is what's the issue. Thanks, Captain, for joining with you. You can get GM with Terran while being brain dead. That's my pleasure. Also not very nice to Akrish. I don't think he's brain dead, but I like that that's your conclusion. Oh, I missed a shot there. Pretty big shot as well. What's this dude up to, huh? I don't think he has a build. Is there really any advantage to running a 14-year-old game on low graphics? So, for me, it feels so much clearer to me as to what is going on when I'm running it on these crappy graphics. I get a little bit... It's too shiny otherwise for me. I think the high-level graphics are beautiful when you're casting a game, but when playing, I really do... I do dig the simplicity of the low graphics. There's no shiny crap floating around. And I'm sure that people that that are used to the shine... Like, I actually don't mind it as much with Terran, and especially with Zerg. I think playing on high graphics with Zerg is completely fine. I have no issues with that. The real issue for me is with Protoss, because we're just a shiny race, it feels like, and it's frustrating. God, I'm feeling quite slow today. This is why we always warm up. Didn't actually clear anything there, did I? So we're just going to be playing some Cyclone builds here, because I find them fun. Not very challenging, usually. Oh.
Not enough minerals.
See what he's actually up to, huh? Seems like he's overbuilding drones to a pretty significant degree. Oh, he's also skipping link speed. This is what we call very greedy. Probably should have built a reactor on that a little bit quicker. Blue Flame Hellions first. Then we're gonna start adding gases as well. Didn't even take my next base yet. It's not great. And then set it up on my hotkeys. Oh, here we go. Eh. No one likes people like him. Always the same with these guys, you know? Building queens and other stuff. I feel like I should have been capable of straight up killing him, by the way. Because he went for completely gasless. I think had I played this remotely correct, I should have had a W already at this point. Oh well, it is what it is. You know, something I'm proud of is that I'm not just straight up rallying everything across the map. I feel like that's, although it's good, it also is bad at the same time, you know? In case it's run-bys. I'm playing a controlled game in StarCraft here. Yeah, that's mine as a decent... Woohoo! Forgot to, hello? What is this guy up to, huh? Is he just building queens? What's he building?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I haven't been macroing all that hot either. You know what I forgot here? This thing. The Hurricane Thrusters, which is a beautiful name for really just anything. I got a kill on this bad boy. I feel like my eco is a little bit mediocre. So is my opponent's eco though. We're just gonna move this around. Gonna see if I can scout another fort base.
Not enough minerals.
So a very high tier move is to harass with cars, because cars are busted. Actually, I think I might be capable of just running in here and dealing some serious damage. Oh, please, please! Good mama. Oh. Good lord. Okay, we're just gonna piss off with these temporarily again. Now the question that I have is, What's the chance that we're just gonna die to a counter attack? That's something I'm always very curious about. I still don't have speed on this, by the way, which actually sucks. He has real crappy eco. I think I'm going to need some amount
Complete.
of tanks, even if it's just one. So we're just gonna build one. Seems like a... I didn't build an eBay yet, right? No, oh well, I did. I'm building 2 eBays now. Let's see if we can clear this thing. I mean, we can definitely clear this thing. Adios, my dear friend. It was a pleasure running around with you.
Upgrade.
Low graphics aliens look like they're just spraying water. What? It's not that bad. That's just not true. Now you're just making stuff up. They don't just look like water. Look, oh, I'm actually just rallying dudes across the map at this point. It's not entirely what I want. Do I have the stupid upgrade already? I think I do. Oh, we can just add one tank in this pool. And we're gonna get a turret over here. We have a bunch of SCVs, which is not entirely what I wanted. Look at it. He sent his entire army here. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill his crap. Why do I have so many SCVs just kind of roaming around, you know, across the map? It doesn't seem entirely brilliant. I'm gonna move back a bit. He's gonna hit my tank right now, which is also not entirely brilliant. And just gonna get our next set of upgrades too. Good lord. The macro today is not feeling very tight, let me tell you that much. Also, this is the worst position for a tank imaginable, obviously. I don't think it's gonna matter. Shoop, 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 shoop. Just gonna split these off. There's always a quick way to force your opponent to attack into you. It's just starting to force some, you know, a base to go down. Oh, we have 2 of these already here. This game is very... Oh! I was gonna say this game is very over, but... And it's probably still the case, actually. So I'm just gonna get my upgrades on this thing then.
Not enough minerals.
I have Thors on the way. Getting these dudes though. See if we can deal some damage with cars. This is always a good thing to do. Oh my god, that's scary. That's real seriously scary. I'm not sure if I'm actually winning this, but I think I am. How does he have so many freaking mutas? How long has he been saving up for this move, huh? You wanna maybe talk to me about that, bud? What the heck is this, huh? Die! Die! Okay, I dealt quite some damage. Okay, he has no real mining there. I feel very freaking slow right now, by the way. I promised Rainer I'm gonna play some games with him, but... Good lord, the hands are not feeling up to speed. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the break. Here comes the break, and I say it's alright. Probably want to get a couple of these extra. That last one I don't like the position of very much. Yeah, I don't really like this fight for him very much either, to be honest. I feel like every time... The thing is that Cyclones are just so freaking cheap, right? People don't realize this, but the Cyclone is ridiculously cheap. Look at this move. This bait. He's gonna fly here. He's gonna think he'll be safe. Okay, well, that didn't really work out. Actually, I just want to build a 5th base with this. I have a couple of dudes just doing nothing as well. Now, you know what good Terrans would do right now? Ooh. They would flame their opponent for being a clown. Why are these guys over here? Now, what a good Terran would do right now is get into Ghost. Get into Ghost. Get a couple of more of these though. That's also fun. It's not terrible eco, to be honest. If he has that one up again, yeah. You know what you can do as well? This is a really advanced move. This is called an army split. It's when you have more than one control group. Once you hit about 6.5k MMR, you can start making moves like this. Okay? Even then it's risky. Because you need to stop using F2 the entire time, which is very scary for the average Terran player. Oh look, you have a couple of random mines here as well, that's hilarious. Didn't even know I had those. So, hoppa! You see? Yeah, he didn't expect the army split because this is an advanced move that you're only really allowed to do once you hit 6k. But this guy is 5.5k, so he's never seen this before. All the Terrans he plays against all have a single control group. He's like, whoa, an army split, that's crazy. I didn't know Terrans were capable of doing this too. I thought only Protoss and Zerg were allowed to harass with 2 groups. I was like, no, you can actually do this. So he was shocked by this move. Absolutely shocked. He's gonna tell all of his friends about this. Today I found something so weird. Yeah, and that's one of the main advantages of playing Terran when you're actually a higher level player already. Is you're allowed to do these moves because you've unlocked it. It's a little bit like playing RuneScape, you know? Certain moves you need to unlock by hitting that level. I think that's how it works in RuneScape. I've never played. I haven't played RuneScape in 15 years. But I think that's how it used to work. You can only cut certain type of trees once you reach a level. He's gonna tell his friends, but they won't believe him. There's no way. Yeah. There's absolutely no way they'll believe him. Let me see. We got a TVT right now. A TVT is a tricky matchup because the other guy can also build cyclones. That is the one thing that Terrans haven't quite figured out how to solve is their mirror matchup. Whenever you talk with Terran players, it's also the one thing they always complain. I was like, yeah, TVT is tricky. The other guy has him too. Was RuneScape so big? Never quite got it. Yeah. Well, I played it quite a bit when I was younger.
Not enough minerals.
I'm not entirely sure because the entire gameplay with RuneScape feels very much that there is no gameplay. RuneScape feels a little bit like Cookie Clicker, except the graphics are worse. No, like it's just clicking stuff and then you watch it happen. But I feel that to a certain extent with a lot of MMO RPGs. I think RuneScape was an MMO, right? Technically. Yeah, it's like Cookie Clicker with lore, basically. Yeah, I think that's a fairly accurate description of what RuneScape is. Because it was free, yeah, but everyone paid for RuneScape, didn't they? For the, is it called member benefits? You pay like $5 a month, and then you have like this exclusive world that you could enter and a bunch of new skills that you could do. Like the game by itself is not very good. No offense, of course. High-level players don't even watch it happen.
Command center upgrade complete.
First video game I ever played was Qbert. I've never heard of that. It sounds like a blast. Key fight here for me. The fact that I won that was huge. We're just gonna camp this ramp or this ramp? This ramp. Gonna camp this area over here. This guy plays like an absolute clown. What the heck? These moves are clownesque. Absolutely clownesque. Where's my bunker SCV though? It's here. Should have probably been there a while ago. Now that I think about all of this. Okay, we have 2 Marines. This is not gonna go great for me, let me tell you. I really need a Cyclone out. If he attacks me with any amount of Reapers and Hellions, I don't want to say I'm dead, but life ain't looking too bright for me. Okay, this is gonna be the final game with Terran after this. We're playing some TOS. You played Habbo Hotel? Yeah, I never got into that. My cousin liked it though. One of my cousins. I never quite... Because that entire game was just pay to win, no? Where you had to buy furniture and then you put it in your hotel. that was it, no? That was the entire concept. But the furniture cost money. I don't think there was any... Was there any alternative way to gather the furniture? Because I don't think there was. The only way to gather the furniture was by just paying real casherinos. Seems a wild move to go for, no? Am I the crazy one here? I'm never sure in TVT. Like, I'll look at a move like this and I think to myself, well, that didn't look very smart at all. Then you check the replay and he's up 3 workers now. And you can't kill him because he also has Cyclones. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm not, though. How do you win in Habba Hotel? Make the most friends? I don't know. I don't think there's a win condition. Same with RuneScape though, no? The goal is for you to just play forever.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. What's going on? You got SCV ready.
Should I get another thing? Another CC maybe. But I'm afraid that if I build another CC, I'm gonna have less Cyclones than the other dude. Which is kind of what my game plan is based around. He's just getting more Cyclones than the other player in this game. I love this. We're out of here, boys. This was definitely successful. This was a very successful trip. I'm just gonna go back home. So he used some auto turrets. I'm just gonna boost these guys back home. Let's get a tech lab on this as well. Oh, I already have these queued up properly. Nice. Alright, lads. Let's repair or what? Yeah, let's go for a little repair mission. And then we're just gonna send these out again. And then at the same time, we're gonna go in with our ravens. That's literally just gonna be the plan. And then we build 2 barracks behind us so that we're pretending to play bio as well. Because if you build 2 factories right now, the other guy will go, oh, he's a nasty mech player. And he won't feel bad about the loss. But if you just go Cyclones into bio... Like, what he doesn't realize is that all of this is irrelevant. Because we're going to walk over with our Cyclones and we're going to win the game, right? We know that's what's going to happen. He probably, somewhere deep down in his mind, is aware of this fact as well. That what's going to happen right now is I'm going to walk across the map and I'm going to win the game. Okay, that's my plan. And I think my plan is going to work, to be honest. I don't see a reason for it not to work. Where's it? Yeah, okay. The ravens are here.
Complete.
Oh no, not all the tanks, all at once. Look, he still has one set up here. We're playing bio, guys. Don't worry. This is a game of bio. I swear this was bio. Oh, I'm actually losing. Wait, I thought I had him. I had him in the pocket, no? Oh, I actually have to play a real game now? I shouldn't have stopped looking at my army. That was a blunder. We're still ahead, though. No? I swear I would just walk in there and win the game, no? What is this? I have more of these. I'm still winning. This went worse. Hello? Is this ranked tournament practice? This is just this is ranked with my Terran. That's what it is. Thanks for the raid, by the way. Genesis Buddha earlier. I missed that completely. Very cool. Have you heard of Hikaru Nakamura? Yeah, he's a chess player. I like him. You go to the club last night or gonna go soon? No. Why? I'm not much of a clubbing man. This is just my daily outfit. Okay, he's also
Research
playing bio.
complete.
So both of us are proper macro players. I'm actually playing insanely slow right now. It hurts me just to watch myself play. That's the wrong building. Okay, you guys go repair.
Mineral field depleted.
Hmm. Let's just build this on position, huh? I feel like I don't have enough units to really be out on the map, though. Feels scary for me. I have an armory coming out. That's good. Get one of these. I mean, I cleared a couple of his tanks, which is quite nice.
Not enough.
And I think I'm ahead economically by a decent amount as well. These guys are stuck.
Mineral field.
Okay, you don't move over there then.
Add on.
Beautiful. Wait, is this real or? I still have stuff here though.
Not enough.
Is it my second set of medevacs? Is that out yet? No, it's not.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
I wonder if I can win this fight. I don't think I can. No, I can. Oh, my combat shield finished. Like in the middle of all that. I wonder if I can just go in
Additional supply
and own him.
depots.
Like he only has 3 freaking tanks there. But how many do you think he has in the natural? I think there the answer might be even less. There we go. Okay, we hit that in the far back. Maybe I can hit him in with my tanks anyway. No, I can't. Hey, this is a win. This is absolutely a win. Oh, I just sent a couple of dudes in there for no reason. Oh. This was some absolutely atrocious micro, which is exactly what I want to be known for anyway, so I'm happy with it. No, I can't build that one. That one sucked. One of these. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna try to go at least. Hoppa! Oh, the supply was like 100? 111, yeah. So I was up in upgrades. I was up in bases. I was up in infrastructure, yeah. If you win the early Cyclone battles, I think life's pretty good. Why don't people take corner bases? Because you can defend them. So, if you take a corner base and it gets scouted, which it usually does, what ends up happening is the other guy sends a drop over there and you need to sacrifice it. And very often the reason why taking bases is difficult is because you have a dip in your production, or you have a dip in something. Like you're losing something, so you're trading something out. So that trade still happens, right? It's not like just because you build it in the corner, you don't have to pay your 400. You have to manage to get workers there, which logistically is much harder than if you take a regular base. What is the GM MMR border? I don't know. It's like 5-2 or something. What's this guy? Yeah, this guy was GM. So I just haven't won enough games with my Terran yet. 69 though. I feel like I could, if I just play pure Cyclone builds in TVZ and TVT, and then I just win every TVP, which is what I'm already doing, I feel like I'm gonna be quite good with Terran. I think it could reach fairly high. Will you cast IAM on this channel? No. I don't think so. I'm casting it on the ESL Stream C channel. Do you know Cell got WRR free? I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue. Do you want to play the legendary one-base Cyclone? No, I don't think so. Not today. Flying high in my Superman socks. Okay, Raynor's here. Hello? I want to warn you, the hands are slow right now. They haven't been warmed up properly yet. So maybe I should put on a sweater. Sometimes when you put on a sweater, things become better. How to become so fast at this game? I feel like that's the limiting factor. Let's play one game with Rainer. He says he only has time for one game left. You hate to see it. Will you be streaming Stormgate next week? Nah, let's just play later. Then why would he say that he has time for one game now? Unbelievable. You can't trust Italians. Okay, let's actually properly warm up with some marine control. Time for cheeky cameras. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'll be streaming. What did I say? Yeah, I'll be streaming Stormgate this Sunday, I think. With I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. Yeah, I mean, of course I'm allowed to. I can share what I want.
Each wave will be
I think I'll be
overcome
playing
the
with
forces
Cell some
available.
games.
Directly controlling the actions of your units will give you the edge you need to prevail. Good luck.
Is it not theoretically better to actually do some hand warm up? It probably is. You know, I got a massage gun as well. I've been using it to rob grocery stores for days now. Hands up. And they're like, isn't that a massage gun? Yeah. They're like, oh, okay. If they give me the money anyway, it doesn't matter. Already getting triggered, and it's not working out for me.
Well done, Commander.
You use that for your hands? I don't actually know how to use it. I got it recently, and I haven't figured out what the correct way is. There's like multiple hands. I think it's mainly for muscles, but it also says you can use it on joints.
Nicely done, Commander.
It seems like one of those things that might actually work, unlike foam rolling. I don't think I've ever seen someone that is good at something foam roll in my life. Like, I don't think Arnold has ever foam rolled, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that mediocre players do. Foam rolling are the LED lightning of working out. Yeah, I'm triggered. My hands are not getting warm like this. Lots of professional athletes use it to warm up. I don't buy the foam rolling hype. It sounds like fake news, Oyo. I think it sounds like fake news. Okay, well now we're with a hole in our schedule, because I thought I was gonna fight Rainer for a little while. I'm gonna message Diego. Hey, I'm streaming. You wanna fight some games or no? It's called Marine Control. Yeah. Should get some of those ski hand warmers. Yeah, I probably should. Okay, I messaged Diego. Because he's online here, so he probably was... He woke up this morning motivated to play games. Diego is very good, I think. He's one of the most underrated players at the moment, in my mind. If you had to pick someone not named Sarah to win Kato, who would you pick? Then would have to be Rainer, Maru, or Clem, I think. Like, these guys are very, very good. Regarding foam rollers, the good thing about scientifically proven methods is that they don't really care what you think about them. Well, all I want to tell you is that how much of that research has been funded by Big Foam? I think you'd be surprised the power that Big Foam influences on what you call science. A step above you? That's what Pig says? Why do people keep saying this? Pig for sure owns a foam roller. There's been, over the past few weeks, people have been coming in and telling me that Pig has been saying that I'm not a tier 1 player. Like this is some... And then people come in like this was some big own that I should respond to. Like, I understand that I'm not a tier 1 player, that other players are a step above me. Is this what Pig does all day on his stream? Is he instructs people to come to my channel to flame me? Because if that's the case, then we can have a war. It's just a fact. Pig said you're not the top 3 favorite in the world. God, this Pig guy really... This guy's an idiot. I can't believe it. Hi Harstem, you mentioned in the other video you wanted to talk with me on Telegram, but I couldn't find you. No, that's not me. I don't want to talk with any of you on Telegram. I don't even have Telegram. There are bots that use a fake YouTube name, and then they message you, and then they say, hey, I want to discuss something with you, or hey, you've won a prize, message me on Telegram. And then when you message them, I think they try to sell you Bitcoin or something. Or they do something stupid. But and it's impossible for me to moderate all these bots. I don't know why YouTube is so bad at this particular scam, but they're very slow at taking them down. So every day I need to report these bots, and then new ones just come in with the same profile picture that will have names like Harstem 19876 or D Harstem or Super Harstem. It is really annoying. So someone trolled you? Yeah, you were on the edge of getting scammed. I would have sold you some Bitcoin on Telegram. That's what would have happened. And it wouldn't even have been real Bitcoin. These guys would have just stolen your credit card. Yeah, it looked like a reply from my account. Yeah, I know. It's because they steal my profile picture as well. They steal my profile picture. They call themselves Super Harstem or Harstem 125. It's very frustrating. Hello, Harstem. I sent you a replay in the Is It Imba or Do I Suck form. Please make a video on it. I want to laugh. I once donated you 500 euros on Telegram, if you remember. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. All right. Let's see if we can actually find some games with Tossa. When did speed again become the limiting factor for APM versus knowledge? So I think speed is very important, but I also think knowledge is important. I don't actually know where, because I feel like I am faster than some people and slower than some. And it's obviously not the only thing that matters. Like, knowledge is still very important, but I don't know how important. I just don't know. Where's Lambo? Do you think Lambo just hangs around, waiting for me to go live? Lambo wakes up in the morning, sitting in front of his computer, refreshing his Discord. I wonder when Harstem's gonna come online. Can't wait to join him on his stream today, because I have nothing better to do. It's like, what? Lambo has a fulfilling life by himself. He only joined me because it was a fun tournament to cast together. It sounds like you think you're slow. I don't think I'm so slow. I think some days I'm slow. I think right now I'm slow. I probably should start doing like regular hand exercises or something. Like to get them a bit loose, to get the fingers moving faster. I don't know if there's any good ones. I used to do some stretches for my fingers. I used to have very bad posture and just a bad setup overall for a very long time. So I had like little pains everywhere, so I had to do stretches. I wonder if those stretches helped me. So in a way, being forced into doing them helped my career. So in a way, having a bad setup is preferable. I don't know that's quite how it works, but... Where did the name Harstem come from? Oh, we just made it up, me and a friend. When I was like 13. Yeah. I had a hard time finding Lambo's Pizzeria yesterday. Do you know which city he's based in? Yeah, just keep looking, buddy. You'll find it at some point. It's just called Lambo's Pizzeria. It's in Germany. Lambo just messaged me now and wants to sell Bitcoin too. Go for it. I heard Lambo has a better deal than I have on the Bitcoin. Can you analyze a replay for me? I play perfect but still lose. No, not now. Maybe later. That's a good name for a 13-year-old. Yeah, I'm very happy with my nickname. I think it's actually one of the best nicknames in StarCraft. If I were to rate nicknames, I think Harstem is very high up. I think the name Zanster is really high up. I'm so sad that Zanster doesn't play anymore, but his name was really, really good in my mind. Are there any other ones? Let's just go through the Aligalak list, huh? I think... Now, I might not be the greatest player in the world, but I actually think I have... Oh, we just found a game set. We can go through. I think I might actually have the best name out of everyone. In, like, the top 40 or so. I don't think there's anyone that has a better name. Where's Harstem reading half the message from? I don't see like half the stuff he responds to. It's because I'm double streaming. So if you're not seeing a message, it's because I'm reading them from, well, depending on what platform you're on, either on Twitch or on YouTube. My hands actually feel faster. This was a good suggestion, Dakila here. Maybe I should just start doing stretches again for my hands. Feels like that makes some sense as well. Thank you, Dakila. What's up with Rainer changing for Jack Frost? Yeah, he's a kid. He watches an anime and he changes his name. He gets like an anime tattoo as well. Like it's this all. This is like the early 20s. He's in his early 20s. This is his early 20s like identity crisis. He can't help it either. You just gotta let them live their life for a little bit. One day they'll wake up, they're 29, wondering why their body is filled with tattoos of Sasuke and Naruto and other anime characters whose names I don't know. They wake up with regret, but with good memories of their early 20s. Surely. Alright. We managed to stop him from expanding where he wanted to expand. Snoete was a great name. Was it really though, Snoot? Was that a better name than Harstem? I don't think so. I think I have the best name. My name is actually the best. Like, we're gonna go over the list. After this game, I'm gonna go over the list. While we're searching for a new game, of course. Because we're always multitasking. Not many people know this, but multitasking is the... is the road to success in life. That's whenever I'm doing anything in life, I'm always watching videos of Subway Surfer on the side. Ooh, maybe go for a little bit of a... Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, now we're talking. Let's go. I have a second monitor going right now as well, with just Subway Server record runs on repeat. I don't actually know how Subway Server works. I think I'm a little bit late there. That seemed relatively bad for him, no? Should just bolster this defense a little bit. I didn't start my next adept, which actually really sucks. That's freaking bad by me. Also, was too late with one of my gateways. I never stopped building workers here, which... All of these things are not good, okay? Oh my god, this is terrible. I shouldn't be doing builds if I haven't played them in a while. I should first practice them again. This build popped into my head due to just watching Hero play, really. Like... Oh, I'm hitting 5 seconds late. Yikes. And also with one less adept than I'm supposed to. Double yikes. I guess I killed a couple of links early on that he had. Oh, he's actually gonna commit here? He's gonna go for a... There's no way, right? There's absolutely no way. I should have chased that a little bit quicker. Oops. This is actually the worst type of angle I could have taken as well. That's hilariously sad to me. See if we can move into a slightly better area. I'll just wait a bit. I'm not sure how good my spot is right now. It feels really bad. Good lord. Yeah, this just hasn't been the tightest game. Let's just put it like this. Because this base is kind of late at the moment. That's a fact. It's a God-given fact. I'm gonna move these out. I think I'm gonna need more defensive adepts here as well. Like, that's also just gonna be a fact. I wonder if he's planning on counter-attacking again, or... If he's planning on counter-attacking, I feel like that's not gonna be very successful, is it? That also seems crazy, just the fact that he had nothing here defensively. This guy plays a wild game of StarCraft. Is he going straight into meter? You know, if he does that, I'll give this guy a couple of stars. Fine. Taming that? What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's gonna try and finish some of these bad boys. He's gonna finish him. The question now is just... Actually, I probably just should have gotten a forte already at this point. I actually wonder what his worker count is as well. This base is gonna get cancelled a couple times. Actually, probably should be careful. I shouldn't be there. I just shouldn't be there. It's just stupid. It's silly. It's dumb. No reason for me to go there. Second forge. Now that I do like. Now I can probably... I can't take it yet. I can take it after my next warp, to be honest. Like, this is... I'm still being silly here in a way. You know, another thing I was thinking about today was an opener that is just zealots with +1. And you just run them across the map. That's it. That is the entire opener. I was just thinking about that today. I was like, how sick would that be? I don't know if it would be sick at all. Because you can get so little gas. Like, because you don't need to build adepts, right? And charge is freaking quick too. And then you just go into blink afterwards. Oh, he's actually going ham. It's going down. Let's see if he's... no, he moved commanding nicely. Very neat play. Very neat play indeed. Hey, this game is uber over right now. GG. This guy also wasn't too good. No offense, of course. But a little bit of offense. Yeah, I get 3 points. That's life. Okay, I want to show you my screen. It ain't no rest for the wicked. And money don't grow on trees. Okay, look at this. Serral. I think Serral legitimately is not a bad name. I like Serral and Clem. Max Pax. It's okay, but it's not great. Maru is fine. These are fine names. Dark and Hero, not good. Raynor. Raynor would have been a good name had the main character of StarCraft 2 not been called Raynor as well. And then this Italian kid just misspelled it accidentally. Björn, fine. Solar Cure, just regular words. Hero Marine, no shot. Oliveira is someone else's name. Shin is his real name. Looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. Gumiho, pretty decent name too. I like it. Classic and Parting, not a fan of it. DRG. I like the DRG, you know, the chanting characteristics that it has. DRG. It feels good to scream 3 individual letters. I'm gonna give him that. Then we have Creator, Showtime. It's a fine name, but Showtime. Lambo is a car brand. Bunny is not very dangerous. Elaser is a very good name. I think Elaser is actually the best name. Elaser might be better than Harstem. I don't know what it means. I think it means nothing. That's what makes it so good. Nightmare, meh. Skillless. It sounds like he has no skill. But not a bad name either. Astrea is fine-ish. Spirit, meh. Stats, meh. Scarlet. Double T. Not a fan of it. Ryung, meh. Nah. Raynor again. Firefly. Kalazur is not bad either. I like Kalazur. I also don't know what it means. And then Harstem is the best. It's just... I think Harstem, Elaser, DRG, because of the chanting properties. Serral, that's also not bad. Serral. Elaser. I think triple syllable stuff is just the best, which is why Elaser might be better than Harstem. It either has to be 1 or 3. 2 is bad. Max, Pax, Maru. It doesn't work as well as DRG. You know, it is more power. Okay, found a game again. Piba. This guy's gonna get blasted. Milky Cow? No, it's a Pokemon. MKP was always good for the same reason. True. What does Serral mean? I don't know what Serral means. Funny how you stop right after the first page. If you go down a bit, you find this really cool name, Dakila. Yeah. Serral's the best name. I think Serral's name is not bad, but I don't think it's the best name. I think Elaser might be the best. Try the Zealot build. I mean, we can try it. Let's first try it with a higher eco though. Oh, I have a cool episode again of Cheesiest Man Alive today. I watched an Astrea versus Trigger game. I got it sent to me a while ago, or I got sent a screenshot, and then I watched it. In which, I think it was Trigger. And then Astrea took his third base on the other side of the map. And then I started trying it. And I think it's quite good. So I've been trying it a bit, and the concept of it is pretty good, I think. Stalkers plus proxy bases are really powerful in my mind. How did you feel when Australia blunk on top of your hallucinated immortal? Oh my god. You know how many times this has happened in the past few days? Because this Blinkalin has become really popular. And I play kind of a high unit style at the moment in the early game. With like 2 to 3 sentries, depending on what I scout. And so often has this happened. It feels so good. The other day, I had a game on ladder. God, I wish I could remember who it was against. I played against this dude. And I went for 2 hallucinated immortals. And he sniped both of them. He lost 4 stalkers. I had no real ones. Because I got supply blocked at 39, I think. Oh, it felt so freaking good. There is something just extremely beautiful about sitting there and watching someone else blink on top of your hallucinated immortals. Yeah, it feels phenomenal, let me tell you. I freaking loved it. I really did. But yeah, when it happens in tournaments, it is even higher level, you know? It's just correct. It just feels correct. I wonder actually how I'm supposed to exactly do it. Because I feel like I might have been mining a little bit too much gas. I'm just gonna cancel. Oh my god, I accidentally finished this. Safe. Exactly as how I wanted it. This is according to plan. According to plan, guys. No worries. No worries. This is obviously not the build. I think it's too expensive in the early game. I don't think this works. I think it's too expensive. I at least need more gas. That's for sure. I need more gas early on and less later on. I think that's the real takeaway here, no? Yeah, this just isn't working. I probably need a couple of properly introduced worker cuts as well if I want. This is a terrible build. Right now, this is legitimately just a terrible build. And there's no redeeming qualities at all in this build. Do I have +1 yet? No, I don't. That's fantastic. But now I do. So he's gonna get absolutely eaten here, yeah. Come on. Finish up, buddy. No, don't. We got Blink behind us, I guess. And you can neatly fit in some DTs as well. Like, yeah. Let's see what he has. Can we fight this? Can't really, right? We have a lot of zealots right now, which feels okay-ish. Got some of these guys here. Are zealots good versus roaches? I think with +1, no roach speed, you shouldn't underestimate them. They're not like very like crazy. Like they're not, oh my god, it's the greatest unit you're ever gonna get. But it's also not so bad. Like it's we can fight here. I'll show you. Like, see, this is, it doesn't have roach speed. It's not gonna be a great trade, but it's also not the end of the world. And you're gonna force them to run away for a little bit. Maybe I should have just fought initially already. I'm almost starting to regret this right now. I also feel like I'm gonna need to build a lot of zealots at the moment, because otherwise I'm not gonna have the gas available for my expensive hobbies. Yeah, this build doesn't feel very viable, to be honest. I'm gonna get a battery here. Oh, you guys actually just go to the third base for a little bit longer. 2 more of these. I feel like that's too fast, actually. I'm not even fully producing from 6 gate. I wonder if the 6 gate was necessary. I don't think it was. I think I could have stayed on 4 gate and just had more units. I'm gonna keep this in the middle of the map. I don't have to think too much about whether I'm being attacked or not. But he doesn't have upgrades, and I have +2 already on these stalkers, which is actually a kind of big deal. Like, I'm just freaking owning over there. He doesn't even have roach speed, does he? He went very high on roaches earlier. A bit too high, maybe? Yeah. This doesn't feel super viable, to be honest. Oh, I'm also just kind of idling here. Can I fight this? +2? I mean, maybe I can. I can also just add a second, or well, not a second, but a first robotics facility. That might be good. Does he have an alternative fort base anywhere, or no? No, I don't think so. So that means that we can now take a 5th if we want to. I mean, we just won the game. It literally doesn't matter anymore what we do. As long as the bailing count isn't high enough, I can't lose. Like, he needs a high link count to fight versus stalkers, and he's gonna also need a high bailing count to fight versus my stalkers. Because I feel like at this point it might not even be enough to get a high link count anymore. Just gonna idle my units over here. Okay, it's +1. I have 2-1. That's no cancel. See if we can do anything here. I feel like there's gonna be yeah. Hey, the game is over. So that doesn't matter. Nah, this didn't feel like a very viable game. Like, the lack of oracles hurts me more than it gains me, I think. I don't have an extremely fast forward base. My early game damage isn't so good. Like, Glaive Adepts is just better. I do have very fast +1, which is cool. Like, it's almost like an Evo Chamber build that you would do with Zerg. It doesn't feel viable. Why not build a nearby pylon for quicker reinforcements? So just having an actual pylon nearby doesn't do very much for you, because if a pylon isn't next to a nexus or a gateway, it gives you slow warp ins. And if you build a pylon plus gateway on the map, it is relatively expensive if you end up losing it. So I think it's good if you're planning on staying on the map forever, and if you know that that's going to be the case. but it's a very long-term investment. A pylon takes 18 seconds. A gateway takes 46 seconds. So before the 250 minerals become useful, you need to have spent more than a minute out on the map already in order to defend that, and then it becomes useful. And so if you just have a small power spike in which you can't stay on the map the entire time, or if you get forced back due to a run by at any point, you just lose these 250 minerals. So it often feels like it's not entirely worth it unless you're all-inning with it, which is not really what I was doing. Like, I'm okay with kind of flowing. So the way that you tend to play with this type of setup, if your opponent defends a bit better initially, is that you'll get pushed back on one side and then you move in on the other side. But imagine I have my gateway over here and he commits hard on this right side, then he can send a couple of links to kill this gate, you know? And then I'm still pushing in here, he can go and defend that, but he might just take it out. So it's not so useful. You're going back and forth on the map. And you're not really focused on, because you're multitasking, like you're hitting multiple sides at the same time because your army altogether isn't so strong. So actually, if you're focused on one point, you can probably hold that point, but it's not so good with this style. So it's better not to do it, I think, most of the time, unless you build it very far back, like over here. But then at that point, I might just warp in over, like in this area, you know? It's not so useful most of the time. Like, I'd rather just get a prism out in that case. And if I get a prism out, then I can quickly reinforce. It's just, you know, a mobile pylon plus gateways. Like, it's the same amount of money. And I want a robo anyway, eventually. Wasn't always the case. No, back in the day, just a single pylon could do the trick. Yeah. I was going to do something after this game, and I can't remember what it was. I had something fun planned. Storms are good versus Mass Hydra. See. Yeah, adapts are way better. Also, 2-shot links without +1. Yeah. The build just doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't. Fast Hydras before fort base means crap eco and not a lot of Hydras. Yep, true. What builder would you recommend if you open Stargate into Voider and then go with a very fast Hydra before fort base? This is by far the most common response by Zergs in Diamond, but since I never see fast Hydra in pro games, there must be an obvious counter. So the problem about Hydras is that they're really expensive pre-fort base. So they cost a lot of gas, and they cost a decent amount of minerals, and they only become very good once they have banelings in front of them for tanking. Because without that, everything is just weak. Unless you're playing Roach Hydra, but that doesn't scale very well. So if they're playing Roach Hydra, like Roach Hydra is a good lower level composition because it keeps you very safe, it's easy to use, but it doesn't scale very well. So in that case, you can basically get any type of splash and win. Another thing about Hydras is that Prisms are quite good against it because Hydras by themselves don't fight very well. Like they're bad against Zealots. That's basically the units you're going to be warping in anyway. They're bad against run-bys generally. So I'd recommend just getting any type of big splash out, Storm, Disruptor, Colossus, and you should be fine-ish if you just do Zealot run-bys. Like, Hydras are often not the real issue. The baneling in front of them is the issue. Hey, night, Marshmallows. Have we been winning games so far? Yes. We've been winning most of our games. Actually, all of them. How do you tend to play versus significantly worse players? I don't think it matters. You can do the same thing as you do against higher level players because their execution is worse. Is Oracle into Blink into Storm viable? Yes, it is. 100%. Yeah. Play another game. I think you didn't mention what rapid fire keys you have in use. I have it for all the gateway units. Stalker, Adept, Zealot. I don't think I have it for Templar or DT actually. But for the other ones I do. Any tournament StarCraft 2 soon? Yeah, we'll be Lambo and I will be casting the Intellect Stream Masters Katowice C stream next week. That starts on February 8th. Lambo and I will be there at 8, 9, and 10. And the final day we will not be covering anything, I believe. Oh, just got a friend request. So that is, yeah, the 8th of February is a little over a week from now. It starts next week, Thursday. No one has ever sent in an Akrish game for IOTAS yet, no. Yeah, thank you, Heartman. Appreciate it. So you won't be in Katowice in person? No, I won't be there. Nope. No way. I often wonder, like for the Katowice stream, because the casters aren't next to the stage. They could just do the entire broadcast offline, I guess, but it feels worse, right? It's nice to see everyone on a desk together. Yeah, I like having casters all together. Actually, I was thinking, couldn't they keep all the casters on? I was like, nah. I think the mainstream should have casters at a desk. That feels nice. Oh, who's this guy? Is this Maxi? If he doesn't good luck, it's not Maxi. Maxi always good lucks me. It's not Maxi. Oh, it might be Strange, actually. Oh, it was a 5.6k barcode? Then I don't know who it is. You know what I think of barcodes, though? Ugh. Actually, I have no opinion on them. Has anyone made a video on a counter against the Akri Cyclone build? Well, the counter is going to be different for every race, right? I think with Zerg you can pretty much do anything. I think spines are really good if you're Zerg. Spines and queens. And links. With Protoss you need batteries. And you need a big unit. So either an Immortal or a Void Ray. Wu Shang made a video for Zerg and Toss. Really? I didn't know that. We can watch that for a little bit. I'm curious. Yeah, for Terran you probably just either have to get a tank out or a bunker. I think you're fine in that case. Oh yeah, if you have an Immortal out, you're good. This guy's not doing a bad job at all. Actually, I just want to piss off here. Okay, we're all set up. Do I want to block this? Okay. Oh, come on, just let me go out. I didn't see what he built because I'm an idiot. Come on, man, get it together. I didn't see what he had. Walking up this ramp is idiotic. Let's do it. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Micro myself out of there. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Ah, it was not good though. I'm a little bit late as well with my Flathead Council. I got away with murder there. Yeah. We got away with murder. Oh. That was beautiful. That was live. That's beautiful. Let's get a scout in, see what he's doing. Likelihood of this being an Oracle build is extremely low. So we're really trying to look at other things for him, right? Okay, it's gonna be a chrono on that. Ooh, battery, really. It's gonna cancel that. Is he moving out? Is he camping the ramp? Is he moving out? I mean, we can dance if you want to. All right. Oh my god, I missed my force field. This guy's a prick, and he gets a stalker kill. All right. I like what I'm seeing here. I think he's gonna proxy something. Nice. Does he have a third? Okay, he's trying to get one at least. Oh. You know what I'll lose against? DTs. So you know what I hope he doesn't have? DTs. Exactly. God, you guys are good at this game. He's dead, no? How the heck is this guy gonna try holding me? I have like 15 more stalkers. Wind Forge, 6 gauge Robo. Oh, actually, maybe with a Robo it's possible. Is that real? I think it's fake. It's not fake. I think I lost. Nah, losing is a big word. Nah. Wasn't good though. Wasn't good. I'm actually behind a little bit. That's +1 already as well. I played too greedy. No, I didn't play too greedy. What do you call it? Too stupid. That's the word I'm looking for. I didn't think he was gonna get a freaking immortal. If he just had skipped the immortal like a normal human being, life would have just been okay here. This has been my experience in PvP for the last few days as well. I've been a bit too experimental, I think. Nice. Some nice oversaturation in that gas. Feels good. Oh, he's gonna scout this as well. That's even better. I love that. It's my one way to get back into this game. Was definitely these two adapts, dealing an ungodly amount of damage. Well, now that we know that that ain't gonna happen, let's see if we can deal some damage in a different approach. We have we have this. Oi, 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 oi. That's good too. Come on, blink down. Really? Not a huge fan of how all of this is looking. Maybe this is a good angle though. Does he have +2 yet or no? Not yet. Just gonna check if he's here. Doesn't seem to be the case quite. Does he have this thing taken out? No. He didn't. Just gonna chill over here with my zealots for a little bit. Make sure I don't get supply block. Okay, he's moving in. Just gonna run these out for a sec. Get my next upgrade going. This is a stalker. But if you hadn't realized, like, where did he come from? Oh, don't think so, buddy. Ah, I just killed my own unit. Also don't think so about that. Good lord. Keep misclicking. He's semi-misclicking. He doesn't have better upgrades than I have anymore though, does he? I lost my one immortal that I have once at a time. The longest time ago. In a town called Kickapoo, there lived a humble family, religious through and through. But yeah, there was a black sheep and he knew just what to do. His name was a young barcode and he refused to step in line. He's kind of a big crap about the religion. He's out of line. He wrote a tasty gem and all the planets did align. Let's pull back. And that's game. Game might be very much to say. I think we're just in a good spot here. Oh, this guy can actually go in here then. I cleared all of these cannons, which is nice. Oh, I hadn't expected him to make this move. Oh, that was kind of a big snipe. But at the same time, I don't think he quite has enough units here to reliably do whatever the heck it is he's doing.
What would you ask of us?
I wonder if he has +3 already. I didn't actually check. Hoppa. Nah, we got a lot of kills here. We got a load of kills. Okay, we have similar amounts of upgrades here. Let's see if we can do a run by with just these bad boys. I think we can actually. Let's get one little cannon over here. Okay, he's coming in. Die. He's actually gonna commit. GG. Pretty sloppy early game. I think I was really far ahead worker-wise as well. I feel like I make too many mistakes. Yeah, I'm up 4 workers here. So I'm actually significantly outmining him. And then he plays Forge, Robo before third base. I think I was a little bit obsessed with looking for his proxy that didn't exist. I think I should try and match timings on the Nexus maybe. I like the Forge though. These gates are idiotic. Look how far ahead I am. I'm just up 10 supply, 15 supply. For no real reason in the early game. The Immortal was very... This is really uncommon. I almost feel like my build might not be bad, but I'm getting fake information here. Like, this is bad feedback. Because he's playing a bad build. Like, he's not supposed to be building Immortals. He's supposed to be building Stalkers. Like, his Robo was way too early. He built Robo pre-third, as well as Forge. Like, this is a... He did a bad build. So, although my build didn't work against it, look, he's also cutting me. He's just down anyway. If this would have been a Forge, I would have been in a 6 spot. He was just dead. And he still almost died. I think I had a better opener than him. But it made no sense, because my opener wasn't better. He probably just didn't macro well. Look at resource collection. Like, I'm just up the entire time in resource collection by like 200-300. He's up in an upgrade. Like, if I had played 2-gate Nexus Forge, I would have been up in resources by even more, and I would be maybe down 60 seconds in an upgrade. So then he's just uber dead. But because I tried to commit to something, what I did here would have been good against a lot of things, but not good against what he did. But I still managed to win in the end anyways. I'm okay with it. Like, our army value-wise, I'm still fine majority of the time. There's one... The problem is that I'm down in upgrades, right? Yeah, he's up like more than a minute here. He's up very far, actually. Poof. And then here I surpass him with my double Forge. See, you have like the job and the job. Yeah, interesting game. It's also unfair because he wasn't quite quick enough with the multitasking. Doesn't playing worse players make you a worse player? No, I don't think this is true. If you do it too much, probably, yeah. But I think a beautiful thing about StarCraft is that if you can, like, the guy that I just played is the same level what I am compared to Serral, right? Serral is, imagine on a good day, I'm 6.5 KMR. Serral on a good day is 7.3. This guy is 5.6. So that's like a similar difference. Will you play the ESL Open Cup tonight? Well, I will, yeah, for sure. Why not? If your zealots were in a Cadillac shooting Uzis out the window at his probe, would you call it a drive-by? What? Yes, I think I would. Thanks for the $5. And the great question for Donsk. Also, thank you for the £2. MN. Do you think being a hamster is important? Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. And thank you, Tujek, for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, buddy. You get bad feedback for your builds. You don't get punished for your mistakes playing worse players. I don't think playing worse players makes you worse. I think like it needs to be a mix of things. I don't think you can just be playing against worse players. And it's obviously not very, what you call it? It's not very efficient practice, but it's still better than not playing, I think. Very often you can get in bad situations and just getting out of it, I think is nice. You're privileged compared to Serral, who can't play against better players to improve. Also true. Do you recommend trying Heroes Gateway style? If you're low masters, it looks fun, but it's very different from my normal play. Yeah, you can do it. Oh, I want to watch the new Hushang video. Yeah, true. I bet he wouldn't mind, right? Let's have a quick look. I Kind of curious here. Hushang has a lot of good guides as well. Okay.
Here, welcome back to another tutorial. It's kind of an emergency tutorial. There's this nasty frickin' build going around right now on the ladder. Double factory, mass cyclone, and then they pull the boys. And they try to just kill you at like 5 minutes. And it's strong against all the races, so I'm gonna do a guide here. With Zerg and with Protoss. I'm gonna let the Terrans suffer because you know, you guys brought the Cyclone into this world, so you guys are on your own. But Zergs and Protosses, we're gonna help you guys out here. I'm gonna show you the defense. Basically, what you want to do is Zerg. I think Zerg has it a little bit easier than Protoss. What you want to do is you want to identify with your Overlord, and then you want to just mass Ling Bane, because the Lings are really good against the Cyclone, and the Banelings can kind of kill the SCV buffer pretty quick. And you just go for a quick surround here, bust all the workers. Lings can wrap around, get a nice surround on them, and should be pretty easy pickings, I think. So the defense itself, pretty easy. I'd stop at about like 30 workers or so. Looks like I'm at like 27 here, 8 at the natural. And the main thing you got to do is scout it, right? I think defending is easy. Scouting is the hard part with Zerg. So first Overlord, you want to have that come to the natural, and usually what they're going to do is try to make a couple Marine, lift their barracks, and kill your Overlords. You can't scout them. So what you want to do is you want to just sacrifice it and make sure that they don't have make sure they have a natural, right? And if they have a natural, you're good. They're just doing like a normal maybe fast Hellion wall over here. But if they don't have a natural, then you know they're up to some shenanigans, and you can do a little bit more scouting and try to figure out what's going on. So if you want, you can sack the second Overlord as well through the main just to verify. But already we kind of see like no expansion. We see the factory at the front, and in a little bit we're going to spot the Cyclones. So we kind of know what's going on already, especially you know, with how the ladder's going right now. I had a couple students play. I had like 6 PvT games, and all 6 were the Cyclone all in. So it's pretty rampant. So you're probably going to be playing this if you see the setup. And you can see the double swap over here. I mean, he could probably hide this a bit better. But
yeah,
you know, very fast Cyclones.
I don't think you should actually build in the wall now.
And about this point, you pretty much know, right? Like Ling speed. Also grab a full against them, and then I'll show you the setup.
I really wonder if Banelings is the best thing you can do. Whenever I see all the other, like maybe at the lower level, Banelings are very good. It feels like you just need a crap ton of links. You need to overmake links. And if you can get a surround at any point, that's huge. And I think spines are good because then you force them to go in. Because if there's no spines, then they don't really have to, you know, stay close by. It's like Spine Queen Messling. I'm not sure if Banelings are necessary, but it might be good to have a couple to bust the SCVs. I guess against the SCV pool one, it's good. Let's see what he says about this. I guess there's like 3 or 4 variations though that you need to have with Protoss. So if you open Robo first, it's pretty easy to hold. You just build Immortals.
And then you got to make sure you don't go past 8 worker at the natural. So we can kind of see he's going for this build. I'll go into the details in a second. But he basically masses the Cyclones again, pulls the workers. We even see it coming with the obs here. But if you don't micro and the SCV get the buffer, so you'll see here the Stalkers are actually shooting the workers, then you're going to get crushed. Because all these units are basically knocking on the Cyclone.
I think you should pull your own
so
workers
to rain
probably,
down hell. Even with the overcharge, like we're just losing way too many units. And yeah, so you're going to struggle. So what you need actually against this is you need something that's a bit better against the SCV. And you need to be cognizant of the fact that they literally pulled all their workers. And so they're Omega all in here. And you don't really need to have been so greedy and saved all these ones. You can actually sacrifice a bunch of them to hold this pretty easy. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to show you guys how to defend it. So you're going to do your standard opening. We got your gateway. You're going to grab your cyber, and then you're going to expand. Very standard stuff. Grab your pylon, grab your gas. All very, very normal. And if your scout comes in here, you're going to get a really easy time because you can actually see both factories. So that's making it quite a bit easier. And you can also look for the natural. Like there's no natural. That's a pretty big clue that they're doing some sort of all-in like this. But yeah, if you get in, it's super easy, right? We can actually see. And if you see both the factories, you...
But what if we don't get in? Is there also a part on that? And he just assumes I'm building a robo.
Your gates are off cooldown.
Does he only have a robo one?
Kind of safe to pull our workers as well, which is one of the things I didn't do in the last game where we got crushed. And then you want to activate your overcharge when you can. And if you want to do a little bit extra, you can definitely grab these Immortal or Stalkers and just target fire.
Not a huge fan of it. I don't know. Yeah. The thing is, I think that opening Robo as a lower level player generally is a good call. I think it's not bad to just always open Robo. because you learn a lot about the game with Robo. So in PvT, I often tell people, even though Robo isn't played at the high level, I often say that opening up with a robotics facility, A, it simplifies the game so you can, because you have very good scouting, and B, you can actually get scouting and you can see what things do. Because I think for a lot of lower level players, like from gold to like masters, they have no clue what the Terran buildings do, like how they're supposed to move. It's like, oh, there's a tech lab on the starport. What does that mean for the like what could be coming out, or what does it? They really have no clue what could be coming for them. It's like, oh, the factory swapped with the barracks, and now there's a reactor on the factory and not on the barracks. So I feel like playing Robo every game is good, but I think there should be responses for all three openers, for just completeness sake. And I actually think with Twilight openers, this is really difficult to hold. So this was kind of the best case scenario where you get in with your probe and you scout both factories. But what if you don't get in with your probe? Like, what if they block with a fast depot in the wall? Like, that's a realistic scenario. And then it could just be a regular 2-gas opener. If you're playing Robo against a regular 2-gas opener, that is probably the worst thing you can be doing. Because Blink and Stargate are significantly better against that. So, yeah, it's not super complete, I think. I think you should have done a Stargate part. Won't you have Blink in time and just kite and mass battery Blink? No shot. How are you going to move out on the map with your Stalkers pre-Blink anyway? What time does this crap hit? It hits at like 4:40-ish. I mean, you're going to have maybe one Blink in you. I think it's really difficult with Blink. I'm not joking. I think it's hard. I think with Stargate, you get Void Rays, you pool workers, and you build units, and you get batteries. Like, the key is getting loads of batteries, I think, pooling probes. You believe that the secret is just pooling a lot of worker? The thing with pooling a lot of workers is that if they just kite back, you're not catching them. Like, you need the micro as well. Like, the micro is actually important. Because if you just A-move on top of the Cyclones, if the other guy just A-moves, you're probably fine-ish. But if you A-move and he just pulls back with the Cyclones, you lose like 10 probes in 3 seconds. And you're not killing anything. You're afraid? I've been doing the 3-gate build. You recommend that? Yeah, I think it's a good build. Maybe you should just scout early. See every time you're playing against 2 factory at lower level. I mean, for me, it's not so much of an issue. I'm not afraid of this build. I think the proxy variation is much better as well against Protoss, in particular. If you drink water in the next 5 minutes, I will name my firstborn Kevin III. That's a word well cause. Can you go for a surround with the Blinky Boys? No. You get destroyed. Just owned by the Cyclone. You can't blink into Cyclones. That's insanity. What do you do against it, Harstem? I just win the game. I get Void Rays. If I play Stargate, and I'd say if I'm playing Blink, I get a lot of batteries, and then I hope it goes well. I haven't played against it with Blink, to be honest. I haven't. I really haven't. The SCVs are not there for damage output, so the chokes don't matter very much, I think, Timothy Davis. Like, the thing is, the SCVs are just there for tanking Stalker shots and Immortal shots if you have those. They're not there to do damage. They're just a buffer. You know, one more thing that you actually could do against this... I'm not sure if this is true. One thing that you probably could do, but I'm not sure about this, if you're playing Blink and they pull all SCVs. So at high level, we only see like 6 or 7 SCV pools. Not all, but you might just be capable of giving up your natural. Because he pooled SCVs for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Maybe you can just give up your natural and build a sentry on top of the ramp. Maybe? I don't know if that's true. Would a Guardian Shield be a game changer or the sentry too costly early? I don't think you have a sentry with Guardian Shield energy ready. You can warp in a sentry probably. I think a lot about it just depends on whether you scout it or not. Fast Colossus is the proper response. No, it's not. No, it's not. What? Pig mentioned force fielding. Yeah, I mean, force fielding is good if you're going to give up your natural, but if you don't give up your natural, you can't have enough sentries. No way. No, you can't get Colossus. How long does a Colossus take to build? We can reverse engineer this claim. Okay, so the attack can hit, I think, at what, 440? I think it so when I was fighting against this from the proxy variation, it was hitting at 416, I think.
People are workers as well, which is one of the things I didn't do.
But the build that Hushang shows hits at like 440. A Colossus takes 54 seconds. At 54 seconds, we can chrono boost it twice. We remove 15 seconds. So that would be, what, 39 seconds? A Robo-Bay takes... I don't even know how long a Robo-Bay takes. Is that 46? Yeah, 46. A Robotics Facility takes 46 as well. I'm going to put these numbers in my calculator because I don't want to make any stupid mistakes. So it takes 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get a Colossus out. That means I need to start my Robotics Facility... what is it? 4 minutes and 40, so 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. So I have one Colossus without the range at that point. And that Colossus cost me a crap ton of money. Because it's the only thing I'm going to get out of the Robo at that point. Because I don't have cash or anything else. So it cost me the Robo, it cost me the Robo Bay and the Colossus build. I think I'd much rather have 2 Immortals anyway. Colossus aren't actually good against Cyclones, unless you have range. And even then, they're so-so in large enough numbers. If you scout on time, can you just cancel your natural for more units? No. No. Your natural is long finished by the time you get confirmation on anything. One Disruptor is also not it. Please don't get Robo Bay units. Just get Immortals. If you're playing Robo, you just get Immortals 100%. Look, the only hard scenario I think might be Blink. That's the only scenario that I'm even remotely thinking about. Like, honestly, if you have a Robotics Facility fast, you're just pumping Immortals. You get 1 sentry maybe. Like, if you scout it, it's free. Like, Immortals wreck Cyclone and it's not close. And if you play Stargate, you just get Void Rays, and it's not close either. What about Charge All-ins? What do you mean, what about Charge All-ins? I don't understand that. Do you mean against this? A Charge All-in? That would be terrible. That'd probably be the worst thing you could build. Because you're never going to hit a Cyclone, because there's SCVs in front. Glaive Adept would also be terrible. Which toss do you think has the best chance at Katowice? Hero. Is Classic playing? Is Classic in Katowice? I don't know about that. Is 1 Immortal and 1 Stalker... Is it 1 Immortal and 1 Stalker shot to kill a Cyclone now? No, I don't think so. That sounds incorrect. I don't actually know. I think you need 2 shots from an Immortal, right? And maybe 1 Immortal and 3 Stalker shots, or 1 Immortal and 2 Stalker shots, something like that. Not sure. Let's play 1 Gate Expand, we never do that. No Classic at Katowice. 2 Immortal plus 1 Stalker shot. You need 2 Immortals to 1 shot or to 1 volley it? I didn't even know that. Spirit beat Classic in the qualifiers. Stupid qualifiers. Focus on the game, Harstem? Nah. Not to focus on the game, I wouldn't be streaming. What is this? Nah, he's gonna proxy. It's too late for a standard proxy pylon. Or he needs to build it extremely close, right? Because the standard pylon timing for him, in order to build units after his core finishes up, yeah, so he needed to build it very close. It's the only solution. So we're gonna get a good read. If he wants to build tech, that is. If he wanted to go for... How are we gonna do this, actually? Is this just the best thing to do? Robotics facility? I think so, right? Just wanna get a read on what he's doing. Okay, gateway. This game is over. We won it. I think it would be a little bit harder had he opened up with a... It would have been a bit harder had he opened up with a... What's this? With a robotics facility. I'm not going to push out too far. There's no real need for me to do that. So I'm not going to do it either. This should be a win. He's going to build a gateway here as well, or what? Is he just building pylons for fun at this point? I don't quite understand the point. Wait, what is that? Was that another pylon? We can start attacking it a little bit. I mean, I'm not super interested in anything here. Just gonna heal up for a sec. Use a little bit of that energy. It's gonna regen anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Up to death. This is kind of risky. But he forgot the chrono boost, maybe? He's not turning this into warp gate after all. GG. Yeah, it's free. Terrible build. Still getting a gate over here. Oh, he built a robo in this area. I should have scouted that. I didn't go far enough, I think, with my scout. Oh, he built it late. Okay, yeah, so there was never an issue here. This is not a good build by him. 2 Immortal and 1 Stalker shots to kill the Cyclone. Okay, nice. It's not scary to move out with the Immortal. I have 2 Stalkers. I killed 1 Stalker of his already, and I see there's no warp gate. So maximum, he's going to have 5 Stalkers. So no, it's not scary at all for me. Because I have Immortal 2 Stalker versus 5 Stalkers is something I'm really fine. I'm not far enough from my base that he can just kill me instantly. I'm absolutely in an okay spot there, 100% of the time. I also have my 2nd Immortal on the way already. Like, if I see that the warp gate is done, I'd be a bit afraid of maybe like a flanking Stalker Zealot move or something. But here, no shot. Absolutely no way. Also, he couldn't even be across the map yet with Stalker 5 and 6, no? We were, what, 340? Yeah, seems unlikely. Because you have... So there's 3 Stalker waves pre-warp gate. And that's 230, 3, and 330. And at 330, he still needs to start walking, no? Is that correct, what I'm saying here? Yeah, unless he double chronos on his initial 2 Stalkers, then he's 10 seconds faster. But his first 2 Stalkers weren't that quick, so that seems unlikely. Unless he chronoed Stalker 3 and 4. But those also weren't so quick, so that also seems unlikely. No, what I did was completely safe. Why did you make a robo? Because I saw his pylon, no? Did I see his pylon? Yeah, I saw his pylon. So what is it gonna be that a robo doesn't counter straight up?
You have not enough minerals.
So robotics facility is best versus everything except one thing. And that one thing, you guessed it right, is Proxy Stargate. I don't think he can proxy Stargate with what he did. It's not possible. So he actually had the worst case scenario. He went for a second Gateway Scout. Good lord, this is the worst opener already. He went for a second Gateway Scout. And didn't proxy something. If he proxies his first pylon or his second pylon blind on the map, it's actually really, it's not really bad for me, but I can never open Robotics Facility because I don't know what it is at all. Also, my opener is not so great against Proxy Immortal. But that also seemed relatively unlikely because I think that was a third pylon proxy. Because it just was so late. So yeah, my Robotics Facility here was absolutely fine. I loved it. Why am I over here? I don't know what I'm doing. I've heard Mr. Time say Robo is bad versus Proxy Robo. Yeah, I agree. I somewhat agree with that. But it's not super bad, I think. I think it's playable defensively. But I think that was a third pylon proxy, so I really believe what I did was completely fine here. Did I see the gateway before I built the robo or not? No, right? I also think that if you're playing this defensively, something you can do if you see a robotics facility and you open the robo yourself, is I think you can cancel... this is a theory I have. I think you can cancel your warp gate and throw down a late Stargate. And then go an immortal... So you full wall, and then you go an immortal void ray defense. I think that actually wins. In my mind it does at least. Like, it just beats a lot of crap. Are we cheesing now? We're playing standard. With this new wall, can you still beat 12 pool if you scout after Cyber? You can never beat 12 pool if you scout after Cyber. That's just not a thing, so... No, you can't beat 12 pool if you scout after Cyber. Although with this wall, you might have the biggest chance of surviving, because you could full wall with one structure. Maybe you have a better chance with this than with anything else. That would be kind of funny. Actually, I kind of want to test that now. If I see the links, I can full wall.
Dimensional strings attuned.
You have not... I am here in the shadows.
Let's come back.
Wonder if he's gonna be in position. I didn't see queens. Ah, they were there. You Mr. Prick. Usually they spread creep in cycles. Yep. That was very nice. Four queens here. He's mad. Oh, he's really mad. He's gonna lose some drones here. I bet he doesn't have anything here in his natural. He has a spore? Okay. That's a... I'm glad no one took that bet. Would have been a terrible bet for me to take. Like you guys weren't paying attention there. How about we warp this in? And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Roach farm. Somewhat interesting. I like it. I dig it. I dig it indeed. Nice one. Real nice, actually. So now I have to review everything I'm doing. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, that's real cool. That's real cool. I appreciate that all. Okay, he's taking a forward base. That was just beautiful. God, I love it when I make good mistakes like that. A couple more zealots in. Dealt legitimately 0 damage. Should we just go in here onto the 4th?
Oracle perceiving.
Yeah, fine. I think we win this game now.
Oracle perceiving.
This build is so good. This build is actually really good. You know what's funny is that I was playing this build already in Atlanta. And I was thinking to myself, this feels really good. Like almost too good, you know? Whereas like there should just be an easy counter somewhere here for Zerg. And I see Hero legit play it so much. But he played it with more gateways, which actually was, I think, kind of something that my build was missing. I played it with 4, he played it with 8. I think the correct number is 6. 6 feels the best to me so far. Because you have really big reinforcements. I very often when I think of timings, I think of the initial timing and not enough of the follow-up timing. And Hero thought of the next wave of zealots that I hadn't really been considering. And boy is it good. Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. This is, according to Lambo, the counter to this build.
An omen.
This this Figaro guy is quite good. I think he's smart. I think he's mechanically not as strong, but I think his brain works very well. That's what it feels like whenever I play against him. Or he just listened into Lambo telling him the solution. Now he's pretending like he figured this out already. Nice try, Figaro. To make good impressions here. You're not getting away with it, Chief. Oh. Because, look, I don't really have a solution to this army. I mean, what really is my solution to this army? I don't know. I guess the solution to this army might be to get insanely good upgrades. Why can't I blink? Did I blink forward? Why would I do that? Okay, we're just gonna go in and win the game. And obviously this worked, but my early game was extremely good here. Just because it didn't work doesn't mean that this wasn't the correct solution. Like he hits with a Roach Hydra timing at 10 minutes. That happens because maybe I should actually think I should play this different anyway. I think I should be going into a robotics facility. 5th base is ridiculous here. If I'm playing against someone that's on 3 base, I should be tacking up I can still keep map control with Stalkers if he's playing Mass Roach. And I should just start pumping Immortals and Sentries. And maybe a Disruptor Bay. Hey, what's up, Risky? What's the most efficient way to counter Archons as Zerg? Zerglings. You mean the most efficient way for me? Alright, now like, try the... try the Roaches or Lurkers are good. He has 4 gas. Well, he should have 6. Or are you talking about me? I don't know if he was 200, but the game was over already, so it didn't matter. I also didn't hit super tight, and he scouted everything, which was frustrating. I should get a battery here. So, look at this timing, huh? 61 workers to 54. I killed 6, which is nice. And he can't defend his fort base. I hit like a truck, man. I just hit like a truck. Like, what do you want me to say? And then, look, now the game is over. Anything after this is completely irrelevant. It doesn't mean he doesn't have a brain, though. Like, I think he has a good working brain, this guy. So I think the correct course of action here is to continue Oracle production. I think I like that call. And to get a robotics facility. And we stay on 6 gates. For a little bit. And then depending on what we scout... we can, you know, we can change our plan. So we just start warping in Stalkers like mad, which is correct. And we get Immortals at this point already. We have a bit of gas left over, so we can get Sentries if it's an early push. We should probably get 1 or 2 Sentries anyway. I should have fought this. Send my Oracles over and fought this would have been the correct play, 100%. Then I can also just take out this fort base again, which is what I do now, but yeah, this also was good. Up, there you go. And then I also have a prism, like right over here. This wasn't even maxed, yeah. Like, this army is obviously good, but he's down 2 upgrades, and he's down in supply. Like, if the game was remotely close, he would be hitting while I'm, like, 140, 150 supply. And I probably need sentries and lots of batteries. This 5th base gives me nothing. And it was never gonna give me anything, which is dumb. This blink is super late. What made you change your mind about the early blink? What do you mean change my mind? I still think early blink is good, but this is a different build order. I rush out charge, so it's different. The Muslim replay analysis? How's this the Muslim replay analysis? The game was over. I said it, I was just showing people what I did wrong. You know, this is what you're supposed to do if you want to improve, right? Is you watch the replay. This is just a replay analysis. God. Do you want stasises? Yeah, I don't mind having stasises. Been enjoy watching your videos for some time now. Thanks for all the good times. My pleasure, buddy. Ooh, wow. Ranger gifted 5 Harstem memberships. Thank you very much, Ranger. Very cool. I missed that earlier, but I appreciate it, Mr. Ranger. Also, thank you Solid60 for the Twitch Prime and Quack Duck Pix for the Twitch Prime as well. Wardy rated me. I missed that too. The Balboski Twitch Prime 8-bit spliff also with a Twitch Prime. Very cool. What is a Harstem membership? Well, if you're asking the question, you probably don't have one. The Harstem memberships happen on YouTube, my friend. It's like a Twitch subscription. But because YouTube already used the word subscription for the free subscribing to the channel, there are now Harstem memberships. Now, here you're asking, what does a Harstem membership actually give you? And that is a good question. That's a very good question. It gives you premium access to my YouTube channel. does the premium access give you? I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, subscribe is a follow on YouTube. Yeah. And then the membership is a subscription. Subscribing is kind of weird if you're not paying for anything, though, you know? I feel like the term subscription usually involves payments. I feel like YouTube messed up initially, but they don't want to change the subscription button now. That could be... I guess you could have free subscriptions as well. I feel like that's rare, though. Speaking about YouTube channels... what happens with Mana's? Mana got his Gmail and YouTube hacked. But I saw he was in contact with Team YouTube already to get it fixed. And I believe they actually have a pretty nifty process to fix that type of stuff. Like they're quite good. Like if my Twitch channel were to be banned or removed somehow, I feel like it would just be the end of me. Like, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do in that case. I have no point of contact at the moment. I haven't had it for years. But on YouTube, I actually have a guy I can email. I hope I never have to use it, but there's someone I can email. It's pretty weird because one of the things that I think Twitch used to do really well were the partnership managers. I used to always have someone that I could just talk to about things, and they would give me they have opportunities for you as well. But yeah, ever since COVID, that hasn't happened anymore. Like I haven't gotten any emails from that, so it's like 3-4 years or so now. I'm not sure why that is. I felt like that was one of the big powers of Twitch. It's the fact that you were always in contact with real people. I probably should just scout. See if there's a base there or something. I wonder if... I'm not super happy with how I'm playing this, to be honest. What is this? Look, I can't stop it. So I'm just healing this pile until the end of time. Because the stop button doesn't work. This has been bugged for years now. So I finally... Look, I can't do anything. This is so stupid. This is a risky way of playing. I don't like how I did this. I don't think this is viable at all, what I did now. I think what he's doing here is also not viable. He must have a threat coming in at some point. Oh, he escaped. Is this the threat? Oh, I killed him. What? He must have been supply blocked. Did you just build it at home? Did he hide a pylon in his main? No. I have absolutely zero clue what the hell this was. He has a second one. He has two. That's what a second one means. I remember that when I said it earlier. I had a second one. Oh, I love this build. I love it. This is one of my favorite builds coming off of an Oracle opener. Double Oracle openers in particular. I think he's gonna have a proxy somewhere on the map as well, which I think would be good and smart and intelligent. Hey, see you in the next life, buddy. See you in the next life. just gonna scout around for a little bit just to make sure that it ain't there. I love it when stuff like that happens. He's not playing well. He's very good. Shameless is one of the quickest improving players. There are two players that are improving very quickly right now. One is called Sebest the Best, and the other is called Shameless. These two players, they're not gonna become the next big thing in the next, well, 5 days, but... It's a DT! It's a DT! I missed 3 times. This is amazing. Hello? I thought I split these off, you prick. Please finish up, buddy. Hello? How about we start flying over, you absolute moron? Is there one in my main base still, or what? How did I miss that proxy, though, huh? Make it make sense. Is there anything in my main? You can often scout just a little bit. See if there's anything hiding in the corners. Is that here? Is something hiding? No. Just making things up again. That's fine. Oh, he's here? He's gonna try to come in, isn't he? Oh, come on, man. Get it together. Don't do this stuff. He's not playing a good game today. He's not playing well. I really don't think he is. Where is this guy, though, huh? Where are you at, my dear friend? That's what I want to know. You know what we can do? Is just get 2 gateways extra here. That way we wall off that area. Like, he should actually be in a good spot after this. Is that a 3rd? No, that's a 4th. That base is giving me serious 4th base vibes. Right? I don't think he's allowed to have either a 3rd or a 4th. The fact that he's taking that, pissing me off. A serious amount, you know? I'm not sure if I want to go there or I want to go to the bottom. Let's just go here. Imagine it's actually his 3rd and he took that as a 3rd. That would be kind of wild. Do you have a +1? No. Nice blink there, Kevin. I'm not sure why I'm microing like I am. This is a good angle for me, isn't it? Ooh. This ended poorly. This ended really poorly for me. Blowing a lot of cash as well. Killed a bunch of workers. I think I have a higher worker count overall. Not good. I stayed around for too long, I think. See if we can get a Dark Shrine out. Oh.
Upgrade complete. I am here in the shadows.
Nice. Pushed an entire shot there. I don't really want to lose this thing before the fight starts. Also don't think I have much of a choice. Jesus, that was a crazy beautiful. Just gonna aim move with a couple of probes. I'm gonna hold position with the probes. Move it again. He's attacking with a very high amount of stalkers, a very low amount of stalkers. It's gonna be close, this game is. I think I might die here. I don't have enough gas. know what's frustrating here to me? Oh. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Let's see if we can kill anything up here. I need +1. And I need more workers everywhere. Okay. Ah, I really wanted that. I just really freaking wanted that. So there was a thing flying here. I don't think I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I'm not. Yes, +2. He's gonna go here. I have a battery in the far back, which is not necessarily great. Okay, I'm just gonna fight this area. Ah! I have a detection there. Or I messed up that fight and fought inside of battery range, which in retrospect might have just been the case. Maybe he didn't have a detection there. Let's try and get some detection there myself, though, so I can clear things if I need to. So he's just chilling here in this area. He's trying to move out. Yeah, he's getting units there. Now he's gonna get a. So, I think we're faster. I think we're like quite a bit here. I almost just want to go here with my entire army. Yeah, I just don't think I have. He's probably pretty close to maxed out. He also has +3. Maybe I can catch this. Yeah, I don't think I lost this game. That fight that I took must have been really bad. Yeah, he was maxed out. I really thought I had him for a long time. Oh, but here I was behind already. This was after the DTs. Maybe this was after the fight. This was after the fight. So this is pre-DTs. No, this is post-DTs. So I'm down 8 workers. And I'm up quite a bit in stalker count. I just don't have a +1 yet. He's gonna get +1. So this fight is probably with +1, partially. I think I should have won this. 23 to 18. And I don't have quick reinforcement. Maybe I shouldn't have won this fight. They're taking 4. 67. I think here I'm busy targeting. With these guys, and then I actually end up losing the zealot stuff. Not bad. What is it?
You know, like chicken parmesan?
Mm-hmm.
It's eggplant.
Oh, I like it.
Should I leave this here? You don't like
No, I'll eat it later. In a bit. No. Thanks.
Should I eat it?
No. Please don't. Is adding zealots really better than pure stalker if the opponent doesn't have immortals? Having a couple of, like in this type of situation, it just tanks a lot, right? Now here I stood fighting for a little bit too long. I didn't blink. I should have just blinked back. I didn't think his charge was gonna finish that. So I killed quite a few workers. Maybe not enough either. And I was floating a lot of cash because my macros suck. He has the +1, I don't. I think there are a couple of issues. The DTs kind of came on. They hit me hard. I just didn't see the Dark Shrine at all, which is weird. I like the 4 gate. I think that's a very good build. Next time I'll do that. Wait, how did I miss this? I thought I scouted this. Ah. Well, that explains a lot. Because I was looking for a proxy on the map, which I never found. I guess he could have as well had the Dark Shrine over here, right? It's not like I scouted there. So this is a stupid thing to say anyway. I just wasn't well enough prepared for this. Didn't have anything here. He walked in like a... Yeah. And then I also responded improperly to this. Like, I was too late with pulling these stalks. And these guys got like 3 or 4 kills or so. So yeah. That sucked. Okay, check his gas mining in the early game because I said that he doesn't have 16 on minerals. I'd be surprised if he has 16 on minerals now. Yeah. You're either gonna do 15 or 14. Whether you're proxying or fake proxying doesn't matter. This build was very off. Because he went for a fake pylon, late Stargate. I don't think this is actually a very good build. He was really far behind a pretty early game. But my build also was weird and greedy, I think. Very high worker count though, which is cool. I kind of enjoyed that part of it. But I'm not sure how much I enjoy the 4 Stalkers. Like, these 4 Stalkers only really make sense if the Oracle's flying in as you're doing this. So maybe what he could have done is gone for a very late proxy Stargate. Then maybe it's better because I do my warping on the low ground and I can take some... I don't know. This seemed really bad. Build otherwise. I mean, he lost all of his stuff, which sucked even more. Yeah, I didn't enjoy what he played. Yeah, even when fake proxying, you can't really have full gas mining because then it's so obvious what you're doing. This was a bad game by me. I'll play another one. We'll play another one. You tuned in yesterday to watch the final and it was already over. Yeah, it ended relatively quick. I can't help it though. Why are glaive adepts becoming popular in PvP? I don't think they are. Usually, yeah. Usually you don't play it. Glaive adepts, it's not very good. Why not attack him when he lost all his stalkers in the early game? Because he built 2 oracles, so I need to keep units at home. Oracles are kind of like, I can attack, but pre-blink it's pretty risky. And then I thought he was gonna all-in me, because he went 4 gate, and I wanted a faster 3rd base. If he had taken a 3rd base off of 2 gates, then I would have attacked him. But I would have waited for blink to do that, and I would have had to leave 2-3 stalkers at home. You tuned in during the Rod Husted Station game. Then you had a good time. Oracles feel low-key OP in PvP. I think Oracles are very good in PvP. Especially if you can get them very early. Although, maybe Oracles just always are good. Will you stream the games versus Raynor after this? If Raynor actually arrives at 3, yes. But I don't think he will. No one ever is on time. When is your next tournament? The one I play in? I'm playing an Open Cup tonight, but I'm not sure how interested you are in that. I feel like I might still underrate Oracles in PvP.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I could technically stream the Open Cup, but then it's gonna be a different type of stream. You know that, right? I'm not gonna be talking very much. Hey, if you guys are down with that, I'm down to stream it. I have nothing against that, really. There's no Katowice open bracket, Sade. You love an open cup stream? Yeah, okay. I can stream the open cup tonight. Would you talk between games? Yeah, I'll talk in between games. We can talk about the games. Unless I'm tilted. And after I lose, I'm gonna go straight offline. And I will not say thank you, because I'll be tilted. You know, open cups, the experience have become so much worse lately. For me. So, what I used to do is whenever I lost in the open cup, I'd be very tilted and I would hate life and I would go for a run. And then, you kind of go to bed on a happy note because the runs feel good, especially if you're a bit tilted, But my knee is just not healing, so I can't run still. I haven't been running for 3 months now. So every time I lose a tournament, and I get the trigger in my head that I'm gonna go for a run, and then I can't go for a run, and I'm double tilted. It is awful. I freaking hate it so much. I'm actually not gonna scout this game. This guy can go suck it. When does Katowice start? 8th of February. Just do push-ups. It's not the same. It's really not the same at all. There's something beautiful about tilting out in the open air, no? Like just being tilted out of your mind while you're running. It feels so good. This is why I think it's really easy for StarCraft players to get in the habit of running, is because you're just busy losing the entire day, which feels great. If this guy goes in and commits to the scout, I would have flamed the ever-living crap out of him, honest to God. I actually would have. I would have flamed him so hard, holy crap, you can't even imagine. Oh my God, I would have flamed him hard. This guy would have gotten it real good. Let's see what he has. This is so risky. Let's go, baby. Look at these maneuvers, man. Ooh, I probably should just keep running. I blocked myself there a little bit. I should have built a battery as well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, this is scary. Oh, this is scary. Oh, this is scary. I saw a proxy pylon and I don't know what to do. It's not good. I repeat, this is not good. This is really not good. This is gonna be the quickest way to minus. I'll lose a lot of points to this guy, that's for sure. I used to play this exact build over so much, but I kind of lost my touch with it, I think. Yes! So many points here. It's okay. It's not the points, it's about the experience of losing. That's what's valuable. The fact that you can lose and still be happy. These, I need to keep this alive so bad. You know what I wish I had right now? A brain. Boy, I wish I had a brain right now. Nice. He's forgetting some micro in a serious manner here as well. You just walked past me? Oh, this one's out. But it's okay. You know what I actually should have done after I scouted this pylon? I should have just cancelled my Nexus. Set upstairs with a probe advantage, got in a robotics facility, and I would have been just fine. I actually would have been just fine. This is actually why I prefer opening with an adept when you play Oracle, so you can consistently scout Nexus location. I was very late with my battery as well, though, which is a mistake. So I'm up 6 workers. Also, this pylon is stupid because I already have access to the low ground with this pylon. The entire point of this pylon is that I don't need this one. So I can just build a battery here. I don't need this pylon. I end up losing this, which sucks. It's not the end of the world. It's just done. So I actually don't need this one. But now I did. I lose this one. I could still sit here at this point, by the way. It's gonna be hard. I could bring this back, stasis ward on the high ground, battery over here, robotic facility, and I'm up 7 workers. It's really not that bad. What I did here, though, was actually very bad. 5 times I could have done. Was that a 4 gate? I think so. Probably right. Yeah, 4 gate blink. It is a really popular build right now, so I don't know. I don't mind losing to it. Let's play another game. Oh. Hope you're having a good day. I was having a great day until that happened. Battery charge on high ground, better for that push. I'm not sure if I can even overcharge my pylon on Solaris. I don't think I can. Can I? I don't think I can if I build it on high ground. You got a minus 55 yesterday? I had a minus 63 the other day. Actually, yesterday, I was really close to having like a minus 82. Or something like that. Oh no. You got minus 200? Yeah, in the week, yeah, but over the entire weekend. But that's allowed. Can you do more channel points bets while laddering against Lambo? Well, then Lambo needs a ladder, so that's not on me, that's on him. What Rainer game at 15? Well, Rainer said he wanted to play against me at 3. So, we'll see if he'll be there. This is Max. Pax. You guys want to see me do the hero thing? You guys want to see me do the hero thing? We can get some 40 points back here. Some 40 odd points. Thanks, Rutger. I'll try my best. Reminder for Amazon Prime subs. Ah, it's a good point, actually. Yeah, if you're on the YouTube, go to twitch.tv/Harstem. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription on my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it does gain me something. This is the ultimate setup. This is even better than buying Bitcoin in 2012. All right. You're taking money out of the pocket of Jeff Bezos, and you're putting it right into mine. It's exactly the way we want it. This is directly impacting potential human space travel as well. If enough people do it, we will not be going to the moon anymore. No life on Mars is going to be possible. That's stealing, but he's okay with it. That's just how Jeff is. That is just how Jeff rolls, alright? Hey, that's not. Look at him trying to do things to me. How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. Life goes on as I faded away. I'm sick of this life. Hoppa! Piss off, you prick. Ooh. What do you know, huh? You're seeing that? He built a zealot as his first unit. That's really good for me. That actually is really good for me. Love and marriage, love and marriage. They go together like a horse and carriage.
I am the voice. We are co. I am the voice.
Come on, kill it. Shoot. Shoot. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting indeed, my friend. Let's see what's gonna do here. Super battery yet? Oh, he's actually gonna attack my battery here. So we're gonna have to build some dudes at the moment. Frustrating, but the truth. Ooh, I've warped in 3. That's why I built too many workers initially. So when you make a dumb mistake, it figures itself out. Okay, he wasted, well, not sure if you can call it wasting. He utilized all of his energy. So the entire goal of this build, by the way, that I played here, is very simple. The goal of my build is getting him to build a Void Ray as his first unit. And that failed masterfully. Just beautiful fail here. I'm very happy with all of that.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Research complete. You have not enough minerals. Co, I am here in the shadows.
So, what I think he should be doing right now, and what he actually is doing, could be fairly different. What the hell? I think I just lost the game. Ah, some non-optimal micro. Very non-optimal. Oh my god. He's not playing very well. So it's really important that I grow into a powerful flower. And right now I'm growing into freaking nothing. Definitely not a powerful flower. Okay, that was at least a fast response. I'm pretty happy with that. But you need your stalker count to continue growing. It's doing a lot of things right now. Growing ain't one of them. Just attack my own stalker. I'm not being very good today. Not being a good boy at all. I lost so many units for free here. It's actually crazy. Yeah, I might as well just leave. This was terrible. This legitimately just went terrible. This was such a terrible game. I have no clue why it went so terrible. It started with this battery and losing the 3-4 workers. It really sucks because I have way less income. I should be capable of spending all of my gas basically instantly, but I wasn't, which sucked. Like I'm floating. So I basically have 3 stalkers less for no reason now. Because my gas should be at 0. And that's possible if you have some slight oversaturation on this base. And then here I just lost. Like, I lost freaking... Look how many units I lose compared to him. He loses nothing. He loses, and I lose everything. Yeah. Because I think his setup actually was really risky. But if you kill 1k resources for free and I kill nothing, that's bad. Roughly how big a prize fund would be required for you to host a custom tournament? What does that mean? What is a custom tournament? Just like me hosting a tournament? I've done some in the past. It's a lot of hustle, and you're just not gonna get very high level players if the money is too low, usually. Yeah, that was max packs. Yeah, of course. That's just gotta be maxi. Alright, thank you Solitary Turtle with the Twitch Prime, Ranger Czar with the Tier 1 subscription for 6 months, and Caesar Games with the Twitch Prime subscription as well. Much appreciated, buddy. Is the viable strategy to skill Zerg Overlords and limit their production ability? No. No. That's not. Like... What race was this? Oh, it's Max again? So, these builds often count... Like, if your entire goal in life is to deny Overlords, then there's a really easy counter, and that's just building more Queens and more Spores. Because usually you're gonna have air units. Because you're... Like, good Zerg players, they don't just have Overlords floating around everywhere, right? That's just not really how it works most of the time. Should we try to kick Maxi in the face here? A classic face kick? I do like a classic face kick. If this works, I'll be shocked. This never works against Max. He covers his face quite well. So two things can happen here. If he opens up with a Zealot and finds this, I just lose the game straight up. Let's just play double Adept. No, I want a Stalker as a second unit, actually. If he doesn't find it with the Zealot, and he opens up Oracle first, I don't think he gets a battery in the main, because that would be highly idiotic. So I open up with a Zealot here.
Glory to the Daylong. We serve with...
Is it a Stalker?
I am here. Your probes are under attack. Cool. Stabilizer ready. Nice.
Fire shall be reclaimed. Where shall we march?
Oracle perceiving.
You seek guidance. Glorious combat upon us.
Here in the shadows.
Let your will. We are
Research complete.
Building a second one, isn't it? Oh, frick. Very interesting, Maxi. See if we can find where he's at. It's kind of important most of the time. You're definitely building a second one, right?
An Aerodine wash back.
Teleport successful. You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows. We.
That's amazing. Just amazing, really. I'm actually just ruining this for myself.
I am.
Our window is
I really messed this up defensively, I think. I like his opener. I think his opener is good. What he does now. But it might be a little bit too dependent on having to scout. Having to scout the Nexus. If that makes any sense. Because if he doesn't scout the Nexus, isn't he just kind of dead? Could be wrong about that, of course. So the plan here for him is gonna be what? Try to kill me? Also wonder if I just build a second Oracle, how much better that would have been. So many questions, no answers.
The skies open.
So he's probably gonna jump in right now. Yes. Oh, I lost that, really.
You must construct additional pylons.
Nice supply block. One of the things I appreciate the most in StarCraft 2 is getting supply block. Die. So we both lost that. I have no detection. I'm not sure if he has detection. Apparently he still had one of these remaining, so the answer is yes, he still had detection. Okay, he has a higher Stalker count than I have currently, which is also not something I'm very happy about. Let's see if he has this. He didn't have that. He doesn't have a wall. Maybe DTs can mean something. Can be a factor of importance here. His lack of a wall, of course. No upgrade quite yet. That's actually good for me. Oh. Blinking forward there seems wild. Ooh. Piss off, you absolute prick. And now he also scouted this, which double sucks for me. Did I get his kill? I don't think so, right? He's so fast. How's this fair? Oh, he definitely has something proxy there, no? Good call there with the proxy. I knew there was something proxied. And I look and I find nothing. That's what life is all about in the end, you know? Making wrong calls. I feel... Why am I so afraid? Well, maybe I should have been more afraid. I mean, this is a good fight, really. I thought I built 2 more gates. I swear I started those. The fact that they're not here yet tells you everything you need to know about Blizzard. They don't like the old boys club that I'm part of. You know, they always want to boost up the underdog. Because I know I built these 2 gates, but they didn't go through. That's Blizzard at work for you, you know? That's Blizzard at work for you. Wait, it's actually coming here? No way. Look, I'm kind of getting owned here. What happened in my main base? I lost all my units. Far from ideal. Yeah, these. If I had these 2 gateways though. You can imagine what would have happened had I had these 2 gates. If only. Now, I'm not a guy that, you know, looks at something like this and says to himself, hey, just the 2 gates here would have won me the game. But I don't think he would have stood a chance. I was flowing a lot of cash in the end because of the lack of those 2 gates. He had 10 gates already and he was on 5. He's just better than I am, I think. Is that just the conclusion we get to? He's just better. It sucked that he found this dark shrine though. But he already was building an observer, so. But he probably would have rallied it across the map and he had no cannons. Yeah, and now he leaves it here. Right? Yeah. Okay, now this would have had an impact. The fact that, but he did scout it. That's the thing though, isn't it? And he had map control anyway. This was lucky for me, if anything. Just gonna get some cannons up. The situation is fairly okay. I think I'm down 2 gates, which is not great. Is MaxVax the best Protoss player in the world currently? In PvP, yes. I think so. He's by far the hardest to take games against. Well, that's not true. I think he's the hardest to beat, though. I think he could still improve a lot if he becomes a little bit harder to predict. The splits initially weren't even so bad for me. If I have a battery defensively set up, it's kind of fine. This was an okay fight as well. The fact that I didn't have any map control on the left side allowed him to just fly in so easily with that prism. And I had no good... I mean, I did scout it, no? Did I? Yeah, I saw this warp in. I should have responded. So the problem that here... This is a nice mistake, you know? I pulled this army away knowing full well there's still an army here. I should have pulled from my main army towards the main and then done a warp in. But instead I do this and then... Because this is the lazy man's response, right? I already have a control group here. I don't have 3 control groups yet at this point. I have 2. Because I didn't need a 3rd one yet. Because I only need to deal with 2 things. So it makes no sense to pre-split a 3rd into the main. I could have had 4 stalkers here. Then this can never happen. But that would have cost me 8 supply. I didn't do that. He gets the warp in. And I have battery plus cannon. Okay, walling here. So I feel fine-ish. If I pull away from my main army, I'm completely okay. He doesn't have enough stalkers here. I have 40 stalkers total. He's very reliant on zealots dealing damage. So if I just pull away like this amount of stalkers into the main, I can still defend this. This part is defending here, and this main is going to get cleaned up. He had an observer here, which is... It's rare to see. It's very good foresight. And he's just quicker, I think. Not sure if that's true APM-wise. It's actually not, but I think he's quicker at looking at different screens, which is really what matters. And now I lost. So we went from... Even in supply pretty much. Like this supply block hurt me so much because I just couldn't warp in for like 5 hours. We got like so many violence. And then I'm just down 30, 40 supply. And I lose the game. Do you think being aggressive gives you a big advantage? I haven't heard of it. I am looking forward to it. Let's see if Rainer is here. I don't think he is. I'll check my Skype. You ever think about doing audiobook voiceovers? I think that is legitimately some of the most boring work in the entire world. No? Thank you, by the way, Dr. Belly Chicken for the Twitch Prime. I can't imagine something that is more boring than doing audiobook voiceovers. Because you're literally sitting by yourself in a studio, reading a book out loud at a very slow pace. And sometimes you have to redo the takes. You like the video with the cyclone all in? Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of people enjoy that one massively. They loved it. Yeah. I thought it was very funny too. Yeah, many people really like that video. Yeah. The best videos are the ones where you roast Belgium. It could be fun to do different voices for different characters. That's what I do when I read to my kids. Yeah, but I'm not sure how much. I think the reason why you enjoy reading for your kids is probably just because you're reading for your kids. And you see the reaction of your kids when you do the different voices. So you have like some type of instant feedback. When you're reading an audiobook, especially if you haven't written the book yourself, I can only imagine this being legit the most boring thing in the entire world. Sounds like you never had a real job? No, I've never had a real job. As in, well, this is a real job. I'm getting paid to do this, but it's not a real job, as in I'm stuck in an office 9 to 5. Yeah, that's true. Reading, maybe you really like the book. Imagine you only get crap books and you're sitting there reading it the entire day. It's not a real job because it's not bad. True. Would you try to copy some of Hero's play? Yeah, I think Hero's play is inspirational. I think the way he moves on the map is fantastic. I would love to play more like Hero. He's a fantastic player. Did you go to college before? No. I didn't go to college. I went to university for a month. Then I quit. I studied econometrics and operational research. Yeah, audiobook reading seems awful. Stop spreading this lie. 9 to 5 is not true. The break in between is not paid and does not count. So you work 9 to 5:30. I just learned this at my first job. I'm not. I think that differs per country, no? I feel like you get paid on the break on the 9 to 5. I could be wrong. You could also just work remote. Just watch TV shows the entire day. Hey Harstem, I reached 3k MMR with Zerg, but I'm hard stuck as Terran, whereas I played a little bit more games as Terran. Is Zerg easier at low elo? Yeah, I think so. Because links are very strong. It depends what you play as well. If you all in, I think all-inning is very easy, generally. So I think you can get way higher MMR with all-inning. And I think with Terran, you tend to put on a little bit more. Actually, it's weird. Maybe because I feel like with Terran, I feel like with Terran, it'd be easier maybe because you're naturally more aggressive. But some people just sit back and do nothing. You're working remote too. The parents, don't worry, what is it called? The quotation marks aren't working. Very nice. All right, I think I'm done for today, my friends. I got something to do at 3:30. Yeah, Rainer didn't show up at 3. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. All right, I'll see you guys next time, and ciao, ciao. GG's, my dear friends. Oh, thank you, by the way, Lucky Lactose. Email for custom tourney fund plus mic stand squeak. Thank you, Lucky Lactose. Send it to Harstem's email at gmail.com. And thank you, Joe, for gifting 5 Harstem memberships. Oh, the ship of members is increasing drastically. You love to see it. Oh, Biba Norbert. 66-month resub. 3 more months to go for the 69. And Dr. Belly Chicken with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. All right, I'll see you all next time. Should I raid someone? I think I could raid someone. Loco is streaming. I'll raid Loco on Twitch. I don't think you can raid on YouTube yet.
That didn't count. That didn't.
This is a feature that they're lacking right now. All right. Ciao, ciao.